What's up, folks? Guess who's back with another live stream? So today, I guess we create some new all-time highs. We already did during the pre-market session, but we before I go into the intraday price action, let's quickly analyze the daily high time frame where we are going to derive our high time frame bias from it. And obviously, we are creating new all-time highs because so we are in a bullish market, and what we don't want to do is to think like retail and think like, oh yeah, we are so oversold because we are on all-time highs, and therefore we want to pick the top in the bull market and predict the reversal. That's not what we want to do. We want to keep our buys um, bullish, and yeah, the PDA rays are also supporting price. So we have an order block, another order block. This order block is a propulsion block, like I told you in yesterday's live stream, and therefore I said we are likely to see some nice reaction to the upside, which we did. Then we had TGIF yesterday, which I outlined beforehand and predicted beforehand in yesterday's live stream. So check that out. I basically forecasted this down close candle and walked you through. So today we are creating even higher highs, and I think this is the direction we are going to go for this session as well. We delivered TGIF yesterday, beautifully. So yeah, easy bias is remaining bullish, and yeah, on the 1 hour chart, I mean, price just following bullish order flow. So all-time high taken. Let's go into the 1 minute chart, and let's see what happened in pre-market session. So pre-market session, we took sell side in here, market structure shift, and then bam, using this inversion fair value gap here, and yeah, push to the upside, creating new all-time highs. Now we've left relatively equal lows in here, and now we've also created relatively equal highs in here. So we have two sets of relatively equal um, liquidity pools. So that's already great to see. So now you want to look at the RTH chart, which is right to the right hand side of this time zone minute marker. When you go to the right, you cannot see it on my screen, but yeah, there should stand ETH, and you want to target to RTH, which we do right now. And as you can see, yesterday's 4:14 p.m. closing price is right here, okay? And today we are going to open right around, I don't know, more or less in this area. So we have a huge opening range gap, okay? So what we want to do is we want price normally or generally gives a chance to trade to the midpoint. But when we just um, take the fib, throw it from yesterday's 4:14 p.m. to today's opening, which is more or less around here, the midpoint isn't here, and we want to see all-time highs being created. So that would be too much of a retracement intraday. So today I'm not anticipating a retracement down to 50% of the opening range gap, which can happen 70% of the times. So I'm more expecting price to maybe trade down to the upper quadrant, which is also in close proximity to these relative equal lows. So, and then maybe trade down find support at this upper quadrant of the opening range gap, and then create new all-time highs. That would be perfect. Let's delete the opening range gap for a second. That would be perfect. But yeah, we'll see. So lots of people are long right now. So where are their stop losses? Retail trader place their stop losses below a support zone, and they would view this as a support zone. So that's an obvious one. So beneath this liquidity pool is sell side. More specifically, sell stops. Okay, so price wants to seek sell stops, and unseek those who are profitable right now, and then go into that, then reveal the real direction where it wants to go. And we think today the direction for today is all-time highs, creating new all-time highs, so trading higher. Yeah, I would say, let's see, 9:30 opening is in 3.5 minutes. So yeah, I don't think there's more to say. And that was a quick analysis showing you my game plan for today. And yeah, let's see how it pans out. What could also happen is we open at 9:30 and just gap and go. We open at 9:30 and then we just ready higher, 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 without even looking back, retracing into the range. Just gap and go. That could also happen. Um, and then I don't chase price. I just let price do whatever it wants to do. But generally, I also avoid trading in all-time highs. I mean, obviously, I don't know. Yeah, pre-market session. Yeah, we created all-time highs in here, and we were near all-time highs during pre-market session or just before 7 a.m. But you know, you have data to the left. Okay, you can look to the left, and you have a price leg. You have an obvious fair value gap, another inversion fair value gap. We took out sell side, and now we don't really have much data that we can refer to. So yeah. Yes, sir. So let's see. Opening in 1.5 minutes. Mm, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe we can annotate this inversion fair value gap in here. And I mean, yeah. Okay, 9:29. Let's see. Mm, we have an even bigger opening range, potential opening range gap. We'll see in 30 seconds what the market is going to give us. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Taking out buy side. Which day is today? Today's Tuesday. Okay. If it was Thursday or Friday, would be more likely to see buy side taken, maybe some more stair stepping higher, and then see an intra week reversal to ultimately target these relatively equal lows. But like I said, I don't know. We could do something like gap and go, where we just open at 9:30 and just go straight higher. So I don't know. Let's see. I mean, that's a huge opening range gap. We have an opening range gap of 200, almost 250 points. So that's something, huh? So we've taken buy side, trapped everybody long, and yeah, most likely already stopped them out. So not really. Buy side is still intact. Buy side, sell side is still there. Let's look at the 15-second chart. Wait, let me see what S&P 500 is doing. So Anchor is already creating all-time highs, a new all-time highs. But S&P's kinda lagging behind. Dow is still like 1,000 points away from the previous old all-time high. So we have some divergence there on the highs in comparison to Dow, but that's not really important. Dow is just doing whatever Dow's doing. More importantly is the relationship between Nasdaq and S&P 500, and S&P, yeah, it's going to the upside, but not creating all new all-time highs yet for today. And let's see, relatively equal highs. Where are hmm. Okay, interesting. Sell side is engineered, so that's great. But yeah, like I said, it's Tuesday. It's not Thursday or Friday. So yeah, we're just tape reading today. I don't want to trade and chase all-time highs long when there are obvious sell side liquidities. And yeah, it doesn't matter if there's obvious sell side, bro. I don't want to chase all-time highs. I don't want to trade that. And if I trade it, man, that's low risk. But yeah, not today. Not today. Let's see. Nasdaq's going higher. S&P is going higher. Dow is going higher. Oh, For once, we don't have a decoupled market. I don't know. The past days we always had like Dow doing whatever, not joining the party. MES kind of consolidating when NQ Nasdaq was going higher or lower. So okay, never mind. Dow's already moving lower. Um, yeah. Let's see. This is absolutely obvious, as well as this one. But yeah, that's closer, obviously, to market price than this one. Um, damn. Okay, that was heavy. Moving lower. S&P going higher. Likewise, NQ. Yeah, I mean, seems to be gap and go. Hmm. I don't know. Price not really closing strong. You always see some kind of a wick on the upside. So we have a fair value gap in here. Seems like the price is supported. It's being supported from that fair value gap. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's going to be. If it just continues to run higher, I think it's going to be a short live stream today. I don't know. There's no point in chasing highs, chasing price going higher right now. So nothing for me to analyze or wait for. So yeah, bro, we don't see any retracement. Like I said, could be gap and go, and we basically opened at 9:30. Opened, trade a little bit lower, and just skyrocket to the upside. Um, yes, sir. I guess that's better. Um, mm, bro. To be honest, if we see some kind of retracement, it always more or less starts maybe at 10:30. So it's another 45 minutes until we could may see a smart money reversal and a market maker sell model. But yeah, like I said in the beginning on the daily chart, I don't want to pick tops in the bull market. So let's at least wait um 30 minutes. The opening range is still printing. It's 9:45. We have 10 a.m. news. So let's see. God damn. S&P. What is S&P doing? Damn, that was doing whatever. It's going lower, as always, doing the opposite. Um, S&P is bullish, but not as bullish as NQ. So, hmm, hmm. If it's bullish, it should close above this midpoint or even higher. That would be even better. Trade it down into order block. So this is my entry drill account. So I just do drills. This is not like taking real serious trades. It's just, you know, um, just practicing. Entering in terms of um, I don't know. Sometimes when I want to take a trade, I'm second guessing, and I feel like when I just enter and do some entry drills, I get rid of this fear. So maybe we can do some entry drills. Obviously, it's a demo account, so just taking some fair value gaps and entering on these fair value gaps. Not trading with a real bias or like having a serious expectation of, I don't know, making money or like having a profitable trade or whatever. So um yeah, definitely not signals or whatever. Everything you do are you're accountable for your own trading. Okay, so this is not I'm not setting signals or whatever. This is just me practicing entries. So don't copy this, okay? um so let's see. Not too bullish right now. We closed below this volume imbalance. Yeah, we respected this fair value gap. Um, and this order block. So if we can close above this wick and we see a retracement on a 15-second chart, that would be an entry. Okay. Okay, price is closing below this midpoint. So preferably I would like price to close above this midpoint, but we close below it. So we want to see immediate feedback and trade higher. We have this order block in here, but yeah, we may see price fail to go higher and see a little retracement, since we also broke below this volume imbalance and closed below it, so that was not too bullish. And here, let's see. Okay, seems like we get stopped out if we close below this midpoint and below this volume imbalance. Um, okay, so midpoint of this candle would be order block mean threshold. Okay, stopped out. Mm. Bro, trading view, come on. Bro, recently the trading view was lagging like shit. Do we see deeper retracement? We'll see. I mean, we have taken out minus sell side, so that could be enough to scare retail trader and resume longs. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. For it to go lower, we should respect this fair value gap midpoint. If we close above the midpoint, that would be not too promising for lower prices. So this one should be a wick and close weak. That would be yeah, supporting the idea that it wants to go for a deeper retracement. If it closes above this midpoint at this fair value gap, uh, I guess I would be taking a long. Yeah. Potential order block. If we close above it, that would be a breaker. Like I said, these are just entry deals, so now it should show some immediate feedback if it wants to go lower. Respecting this potential order block. There you go. Order block respected. Whenever we are in a bull market and you are taking a short, you want to be nimble and take low hanging fruit. So I don't want to aim for the midpoint of that fair value gap. Um, I aim for one tick above this fair value gap high. I mean, it could go and start going higher again. We've taken out minor sell side and minus sell side in here. We are we have not taken out this low yet. So for it to go lower, it should trade through that wick, close below its midpoint. Oh, can we take this shit off? Or maybe we can do something like this. Yeah, yeah, okay. Um, so the reason why I close it is because we've taken out sell side, huge reaction to the buy side, upside, trade above this order block's open level. Yeah, we have still the mean threshold that could hold price lower, but yeah, we are an all-time high, so price uh, rather wants to go higher. So first 30 minutes of trading is over. High, low. Yeah. What is S&P? S&P is stair stepping higher. Um, Dow's catching up, trading higher. NQ. Yeah, right now S&P 500 is stronger than NQ. So we are trading around the order block open level. Yeah. So I don't know. For me personally, it seems like we do some create some more um movement to the to the upside, but as you can see, price is not willing to just take off. So it's kind of stair stepping right now. Seems like we are creating short term sell side in here. We have relative equal lows. We have this fair value gap, and we have this sell side. So we could definitely see a market maker sell model after 10:30, my opinion. But for me, I think it's not worth staying for that, since I'm not trading all time highs. We, like I said, we're just doing entry drills, so yeah, not happening too much right now. That's the range we are in right now. So mean threshold of this auto block is still being respected, but price is also respecting this fair value gaps midpoint to the high level. So as you can see, the body is only closed in the upper half. So that's bullish. So there's a war going on between this PD array and this auto block. Um, so it's right in between those two. So dang. Yeah. Um, bro. Stupid as morning New York session in the past 2 trading days. Has not really been too great. Philly Billy manipulation. That dude is again manipulating the shit out of the market, bro. Like, come on. Why is he holding this price in that range? So, like I said, engineered sell side in here. So, that's a tight narrow range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bro, for about 20 minutes, we are inside of this range. Come on. Come on. It doesn't really look like a retard pattern, does it? Not really trend line. Maybe some. Nah, not really. Oh, is it permitted to run now, huh? Is it? Nope. Ah. So, engineered buy side and sell side. So retail trader want to go short. So we have a resistance zone in here and a support zone in here. So since the market's going higher, I would not be surprised if um, since the market is wanting to create higher highs, I would not be surprised if we take out this sell side, trap people short, and then take out these highs, make a new higher high, new higher high, something like this. Or it just keeps on running. So, guys, I guess that's it for today. There's no point in staying around. Bro, this price action an all-time highest, like, dude, come on. Yesterday we had a target, okay? Yesterday we had an idea. That was a valid game plan, a valid trade idea. We were patiently waiting for it, and it panned out like I said it would. So yeah, but now to be honest, that could happen, but um yeah, like I said, I don't want to short all-time highs. So because like I said also, it's a Tuesday. It's not a Thursday. It's not a Friday where it's likely to maybe see TGIF, or yeah, like a retracement back into the weekly range. So Tuesday is supposed to run. Like if I don't know, if you look at the weekly profiles, normally you have like Monday, where on Monday, yeah, there you go. Yeah, trading view is not, bro. Trading view, get your shit right, bro. Um, Monday is more likely to create consolidation day. Tuesday or Wednesday, most of the times takes out Monday lows, and then um, continues higher on Tuesday or Wednesday, and even going into Thursday, and then Thursday, um, it either creates an intra week high, or retraces a little bit, and then we usually create a retracement on Friday. So yeah, Tuesday in the bullish market, like an all-time highs, is supposed to run, and I don't want to stay and stand in front of the train. So yeah, Fair Gap delivered, retail sell stops taken, and my sell stop taken. But yeah, like I said, demo entry drills only, no serious trade ideas. Okay, so we engineered buy side, so we have relatively equal highs in here. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Quick session, 45 minutes, and I guess I see you in the next one. Be safe.